An AI can generate this. Now it can generate this. I'm not mad about it because I paint for passion. And I don't think it should discourage artists at all to stop doing what they love. Everything is a remix. The music you listen to, the designs that you see, everything is a remix.
Remix. To combine or edit existing materials to produce something new. The term remix originally applied to music. It rose to prominence late last century during the heyday of hip-hop, the first popular music form to incorporate sampling from existing recordings.
I think the same thing is happening here with the AI-generated portraits, because a lot of people are kind of fumed about how it is stealing the artwork of artists.
Hip-hop artists would sample actual recordings, while rock artists would recreate melodies, chords, arrangements, and more. Chic's
The AI-generated program is actually so smart into taking that appropriation, making it into a new material, and coming up with something in just seconds. Now, in terms of art, appropriation is the practice of using pre-existing objects and images in an artwork without really altering the originals.
And within just a few years, they're the biggest band on the planet. And yet, Led Zeppelin are dogged by controversy. Many critics and peers label them as rip-offs. The most famous example is Zeppelin's biggest hit, Stairway to Heaven, the opening of which resembles Spirit's Taurus.
I wasn't really paying attention at first, but I had come to realize how critical it is to kind of know this, especially when there is evolution in technology and design that's coming really, really, really fast, and it's taking away commission the same way that machines are taking away jobs, right? Now, I'm not saying that this is something really bad on artists, that, oh, how are we going to make money off this if we have an AI generator doing everything for us. That is an evolution of technology. When digital art was taken over by traditional art, it didn't stop people from making handmade drawings.
Led Zeppelin made mistakes, but they were also just doing what artists do, copying from others, transforming these ideas, and combining them with other ideas.
And for the media arts, the digital art, they made everything happen a lot faster. Damn, a simple tool you can use to expand your own imagination with things that can make it, with things that take hours and hours to do. You can finally expand that imagination into a much faster way so that you can go deeper to that rabbit hole. I don't know if I'm making sense. Now, if you have never watched that video, please go and do. And anyways, that's by Kirby Ferguson. Ferguson? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But I remember seeing that back in grade 12. And that stuck with me ever since. And, see the patterns around it. The controversies, and then the evolution, and then the controversies, and then the evolution. And it's just an ongoing cycle. Now, if you watch the rest of that video, it is very insightful, actually. And you might learn a couple things you might have known, but if you already know this, then you would kind of be able to apply the same thing that's happening with art. It will happen in pretty much anything where we can improve, really, which is infinite. And I don't think it's, there's a yin and yang to everything. It's not going to stop me from trying to make art. Just imagine the infinite things we can do, the infinite things we can actually learn and have these breakthroughs of what's actually possible in this timeline that we have. And I don't think it should discourage artists at all to stop doing what they love. I remember thinking back, oh, in the next couple, who knows, in the next couple years, you could just tell a robot to draw you a picture and it'll draw it right for you. And today that's what's happening, which I find crazy. Now, I'm not saying that nothing is ever original anymore. Actually, I find that, and I keep saying this word, it's a step to evolution. It's a chance to actually discover something new that we may have never discovered before. We are creative people, and we cannot really let technology bring us down like that. And so that's why I don't want anybody to see this as a negative AI thing. I think it's actually a beautiful thing.